Hello, hello, Priscilla here. We pull some glass. Martin. Hello, hello, Priscilla here. We pull some glass. Martin is gonna check the plug just now. I'll pop you up in here. Get your position so you can see what's happening, and then I'll explain it. He's looking to see, it's 1655 degrees just now. He's looking to see if it is ready to start pulling. It sounds like it might be. This is Vitragraph. It's a Vitragraph kiln, raised in the air. It's about 5 feet up in the air. And we have melted a pot full of glass. This kind of pot, terracotta pot, fill it up with glass. It had about 4 pounds of glass in it. And then he will pull it out in pieces like this. And tonight's pull is going to be yellow. After it's pulled, it comes, we'll fuse it again. It looks like this. This is a bad picture. Let's just watch Morton now. He has on his safety goggles, safety gloves. I'm going to zoom you right in so you can see what's happening.
There's no catch. The plug's no melted down through.
So we're 1659. And the plug it's almost there. It's almost time. The yellow is taking a little bit longer than the blue. Honey, do you want to pull up some of these and show them? These? I also make things like bowls with it. And honey, tell us what you're showing us.
This was a spiral glass that we did last week. There was yellow and blue in that mix, and what was in it?
Just blues. But there had been red in the thing first. Hey Cass, how are you?
When the pot had a little bit like when the pots are empty, that's what they look like. So when the pour started, there had been some of the previous colour came through at the start.
I'm curious about this one because this is all yellow in there. And it's now climbed to 1663 degrees Fahrenheit. Any minute now. Martin likes to peek up underneath. Honey, we have the mirror right there.
Yeah, you didn't see very much.
You got a mirror to look up under. I thought there was one with a telescope lens, too, little extender. I thought.
Maybe there's a one.
That might not be that one. How is everybody? We are doing great, Alfred. We got all these trees brought in tonight. I'm so excited. He's trying to get the plug to come out. The bottom of the terracotta pot that's in there has a hole in it, and the glass comes out through there. Cindy, it's so much fun.
There's no flowing through. I can't get
The temp, I don't know what the temp is supposed to be tonight. Doing pretty good. Lost a few friends this past week. Oh gosh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, please, Pink, please feel better. And Kelly, thank you so much. Honey, Kelly says she absolutely loves the church and home as well as the art.
Thank you.
It is Vitragraph pool time. Low 40s tonight. Oopsie, honey, pick that up. It's a piece of Vitragraph. Your sweater caught it. There's a bunch of glass over on that floor. You love everything you do. Oh, thanks, Pink. Okay, now this is the vital part. He's just trying to get here and get this thing going. I gotta show you this. Alexa, turn on fairy. Okay. Look at those leaves. Look at those leaves.
It's weird.
Oh my
we
gosh.
started that half an hour before last week, and it's nowhere near that.
Look at that. Yeah, this pool is going to be yellow. Alexa, turn off fairy.
Okay.
Morton, you did so amazing bringing the leaves in today.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. Okay, we're up to 1676. I think it should be climbing up to 1700. It should really start to go any minute now. Any second now. And this one is going to be yellow, but remember the bottom broke out of the first pot that I packed today on Alive. So I had to repack it, and I had to repack it in a pot that did have color inside it. Martin is so good at this part. This part makes me nervous a little bit, but it doesn't make Martin. Not pointy enough. Honey, did you see behind you? I tidied up all the Vitragraph. I cut Vitragraph the other day. I did all kinds of stuff. The tonight, last week's pool, the glass was super thick. And this week's pool, I'm hoping to get, babe, this is about the thickness that I want. Look, see how those canes are? And, but last week it got, look at this.
That in, if it weld to it, I could pull it down.
I don't know. It's 1682. Get a thicker piece if you're going to try that. I don't know that that will work. I don't think it will work, but hey, who knows? You want to try something like this? Looky. Or here, this little red one right here. That's nice and thick. It's not a straw. Hey, Paula Ann, how are you? Martin's trying to get this going. He's trying something he's never tried before. I don't think it'll work because that end is cold, honey. Hey, Lynn. We're at 1685 degrees. And normally 1700 is where we pool. Is it happening?
Don't know.
Did you stick it up in the glass? It's stuck up in the glass? Great, pull it.
That's what I'm doing.
This is gonna be so awesome. Martin, you're a genius. I gotta tell this in my Vitragraph group. To get the plug going, Martin poked a piece of glass up into there that we had pulled before. And now here comes the glass off of it. You got your cutters and your grippers. You need me to help with anything? Hello, happy Friday, everybody. We are excited. I'm excited to see this pool. I'm super excited to see this. Here it comes.
It's the plug welded to the
That
old
is
piece
the
of glass.
That is cool. That's so cool. I wanna make something cool out of that. Martin, that's so clever. Go for about 8 or 10 inches, and maybe do a little twirly twirl on your next. This is all loaded up with yellow glass, but we have another color in there that I had to load into. So gosh only knows what's going to happen here. And it's orange right now. Oh, he's getting a great twist. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see this. He is getting a great twist on that one. Babe, that one is amazing. Don't make it too long. Don't make it too long, honey. Oh yeah, there's the yellow. Look at the end. Oh my goodness. And then he cuts it. Oh, oh, this is going to be a good one. I can tell. I can tell. I don't have shoes on, and there's broken glass back there. We're 1698 degrees. We are up there. We are up there. This, Tammy from Texas, this is Vitragraph glass pulling. The kiln, let me zoom you out so you can see. The kiln has a hole in the bottom. It's about 5 feet off the ground. And Morton is pulling out glass twist like this. Little twisty stuff like this. And we make, out of it, we make jewelry like that. And little bowls like that. You got the thingy caught in it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just be so careful. That's gonna shatter. Honey, that's gonna shatter. Ah, that was scary. It's this is glass fusing at its finest, actually. We get so many cool twists and shapes, and yes, we got a bright light shine in there. Slow down on your twist a little bit. Don't make them so tight. Stretch them out a little bit. Slow, slow, slow. I'm gonna backseat glass pull. These are going to be pretty. Are they turn into yellow when they cool? Or is it red?
No, sort of.
Now the weight on that guy was just going right down. Is there a cool one? Oh, cool. Are there any that's yellow? Oh my gosh, that color. Oh, that color, yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Pull a couple just straight and slow. A little, now twist. Twist slow.
They go too skinny because of the weight.
Okay. All right, cut it. Cut it. Give me some loop-de-loops. Give me some loop-de-loops, please. No. Don't bend at that end. You gotta loop up the other end, honey. You know this game, honey. Pull and then cut from the top. Oh. Buy one for your rearview mirror. They look cool on there. Or in your window, too. If you get me whole circle loops, that's what I'm after. Just the loop right at the top. Yes. That's perfect. A little bit smaller. The glass cools and hardens quickly. That's perfect. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Yes, 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 yes. You gotta leave enough room inside for me to put stuff inside them. Yes. I might try to do some rings. Can you make a big bow tie? Well, I make jewelry out of these things like this. Jewelry, and then I also make things like bowls. I make all sorts of things out of them. These little loop-de-loops are gonna be little pendants, probably. $1,695. We're gonna go for some big ones now. What's that one? There's a heck of a lot of red in there. Is it cooling down?
Yeah, it cools down until it's yellow.
So show us the yellow one. Get ready for this. Look at that color. Wait, let me zoom in. Wait. My phone's being a weirdo. Come on, phone. Oh. Look at the color. Gorgeous. It comes out reddy orange and it cools down to yellow. Oh, that's a little blobby. I like that one. It's just a tad warm when it comes out. 1695 degrees just now. Yeah, you can see if you can push it up there and make a little loop like that. But don't go too crazy on making a chain or something, because they're really hard to cut apart. Oh, that was a nice straight. I need some straights too, because I want to try to get some earrings. I'm excited about this pull. Oh, Chris. Chris sent Boo the ghost, honey. Thank you, Chris. We are doing the Vitragraph. It is 1700 degrees. And David's sending roses. Thank you, David. You love following me, us, your cozy home, all your projects make you happy. Oh, I'm so glad, David. And David lit up the roads in the gift gallery. I don't know what that means, David, but thanks for doing it. Hey, NDQ, how the heck are ya? Long time no chat. Hope all is well. And happy Friday, everybody. I wish you were here. I sincerely wish you were here. The place right now with these leaves Martin brought in today, oh. Yeah, it's been a minute. See if you can get some skinny ones too, honey.
Are you wanting them straight or are you
A
wanting them?
little twisty, a little curly. Many blessings from the UK, an American living here. Oh, where at in the UK? Catching up on the new videos. David, I'm so happy that you like it here. I'm super happy you like it here. And I wish we could all be here in person. The leaves and the berries, Chris. Oh my gosh. Chris, this place smells so good. You live in Saffron Walden in Essex. Oh, nice. The yellow is, yes. When it comes out, it's hot. It's red, orange. It cools into this beautiful yellow. And David, thank you. Oh my gosh, that guy's getting wild on Martin. That is a long one. That's a long one. No. Martin was going to cut him down. We got to cut him with the nippers. The yellow is going to be so good. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm going to make up a thankful... Honey, I'm going to do a thankful box. For starting in the first part of November. My boxes that I do are super duper limited. If you want to make sure that you know about when the boxes are coming out, you got to get on our email list, because I send out the link to the email people first. But I want to do some, I want to do a lot of cool, actually in the thankful box, I want to do 4 really neat things in there. I want to do 4 really unique items in the thankful box. Acorn people this year, I have been making a little Lady of the Leaves. They're back in the library table. I've been doing a whole lot of stuff. Honey, can you bend some in the shape of half of a heart?
Of what?
Half a heart. You know, like the little zigzag, the little half a heart. Let it bend over half and down. Yes, perfect. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's so perfect, Martin. I love that one. Make them like that. I'm going to do some little thankful hearts, I think. Oh, that will be to hang in your window. Hang them in your window. Morton's doing this part of the fusing. Yes. The half hearts are great. They'll make a pretty little ornament. They're gonna be too big to be a necklace, but they're gonna be perfect for ornaments. Decoration. Yes. Just hold it there. Don't, you had it perfect. You had it perfect. The half hearts, I will put other glass in there. Don't let it touch. Yeah, just hold it there. Yeah. Yes. That makes it perfect, babe. That'll make a perfect heart. Yes, on a tree in a light or in a window. Oh, these are going to be thankful hearts. All different shapes of thankful hearts. Honey, are there any of the half hearts that are cool that we can see them as yellow now? Or are they still all red? Oh, that's perfect. It has a little tinge of orangey red with it too. That's cute. Maybe you should do some just little swirly rounds. Maybe do a couple more twisties too. That one got wild on you.
It's an ampersand.
It is an ampersand. Oh, Martin. Martin is amazing. Martin brought me all these trees. Oh, honey, we're going to get more one more turn, aren't we? We go on the path, and there's lots of little trees that happen there. I'm not sure what that means.
Well,
Faye shared the live, thank you. These are going to be little curly, twirly candy canes. What do I do with the pooled glass? I turn it into things like jewelry. The branches and leaves, they're just all over the church. They're going to be in here for ages. Eventually, some of those branches might be turned into, there's a little bowl that I've made out of this glass. Some of the branches might be turned into charcoal. Morton makes charcoal to do art with. Drawing charcoal. How cool is that? Morton, you're so clever. Yeah, those ones are nice straight. I'm anxious to see what the color looks like, and those ones are cool. But the yellow is really staying separated nice. Alfred, thanks for sharing the live. And everybody, thanks for tapping. We have 1,900 likes, babe.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
Thanking you. Thanks for liking. Thanks for following. Thanks for being here. And you can see it gets that bulb on it at the bottom. And the weight of it kind of will pull itself down. And tomorrow Morton and I are going to drive to Massachusetts. Oh, yes. Yes, that's perfect. That's a little half a heart. And see, I'll take like some of those half a hearts with this half a heart, put them together and fill them in. TGIF, thank you. Budget. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A candy cane, yes, half the goal is complete. Oh my goodness, thank you. Hello, Antonio, how are you? 80% of the live goal is complete. Oh my gosh, thanks, budget. Whee. Martin, oh, that's going to make a lovely heart. How is everybody? How has your week been? Amity, I'm glad you love the videos. I always want to polish my videos, make them nicer, but then I feel like just the world is too make-believe, and I like to just keep everything super real. You're going to see warts and all here. You will see warts and all. Honey, I want to pull a little bit too. I'm going to go get my shoes on because there's a lot of broken glass over there. I needed to run the vacuum and did not. Martin and I are going on a lovely drive tomorrow. We're going to see all kinds of leaves. Oh, Chris sent horror candles. And thanks, Antonio, saying tap, tap, everybody. Appreciate that. This is fun, and it's something that gets tiring. Martin's been doing it for almost a half an hour. So I'm going to switch up with him. Honey? Put me in, coach. I'm ready to pull some glass. Put me in, coach. Oh my gosh. The color. The color of that. Look at that. Look in there. Look at those colors. Oh, those colors are great. Those colors are awesome. Line it up there so you can see. Thanking you. Ooh. Ooh. These are gorgeous. I'm gonna find a way to tilt this.
What do you mean? Forbidden spaghetti, said Craig.
Yeah, forbidden spaghetti. I think you can see it still. Can you? Can you see that a little
Yeah.
bit? No, this.
No, yeah, you can. It's an angle.
Look at this giant glob. Look at this giant glob. I will call him Blobby. Get up there, you. You're gorgeous.
Oh, Chris sent hanging lights. Thank you.
I love these. These are really weird on my hands tonight. I wonder what's up with this. It feels weird.
For anybody that's not seen it before, the kiln's on top of a steel shelf unit that we got, and we cut the hole in the shelf unit with like an angle grinder, and it's the bottom of the kiln's got about a 3-inch hole in it that the kiln sits over, and the pot sits inside the kiln, and it's got a hole maybe about 1/2 inch in diameter in the bottom of the pot, and the glass melts and flows out the bottom of the pot, and depending on how fast you pull it or slow you pull it, it makes the thickness or thinness of the canes. And at the beginning it flows like, if you can picture water in a full pot pouring out of a hole, it flows like solid ropes of glass. But then when it gets towards the bottom of the pot, maybe the last 1/2 inch, what starts to happen is, if you've ever seen like a whirlpool or an eddy in a pond where the water's going down a sinkhole, it starts to do that, and then it starts to generate straws, because the glass it's able, the way it flows down, it's like all round the lip of the hole. I wouldn't do that, it'll snap. Is
Are you telling me what to do now?
it flows all down the side, and you end up creating straws. So then it becomes more dangerous. You have to be careful. That's why the glasses and gloves are really important, because it cools really, really quickly. And when you're trying to manipulate it, the glass shatters very easily. And that's why, as you can see on the wall behind the thing, we've got concrete backer board that doesn't burn. It's aluminium tape that we've got shielding the any gaps in it to the wooden wainscoting, and then it's glass mirrors, and so that anything that might hit them falls straight down the way. The wall on the left hand side is still, apart from the straps that we used to fasten the mirrors up with, the wall's just painted brick. Then on the floor we have concrete backer board underneath the shelf unit, and then we have, it's to do up to, I think it's about 1600 degrees, is a mat that's intended to go underneath where you would be doing barbecuing, so that if any pieces of hot glass falls on the floor, it lies on that and doesn't set the floor on fire. So, and then the cabinet that we have at the right hand side, it's a steel cabinet. Our bench is made out of steel. The cage that we've got in it is steel, and the butcher block we've got on it is like I don't know what it's made from. I think, is it oak, Priscilla?
What
This butcher block. It's like a big,
honey,
huge,
no,
thick.
that's just the counter.
But it's like a butcher counter that if anything falls on it, it would be really difficult to catch fire. So everything's like paramount fire safety.
That just made me jump.
But occasionally when you're trying to grip the glass, pieces will like shatter, so you have to be pretty aware of where it goes. And that's why as well, like, that's like when you visit places, a lot of people wonder why they say, oh, you're not allowed in without closed shoes, no open-toed sandals and things like that. If they fall, you're talking 1700 degree glass. If that gets inside your shoes, it'll burn straight through your skin. Yeah, it's glass. It's going to be used in the glass fusing process to make other ornaments. Like this one's a slumped bowl that she made. So she used that to decorate the slumped bowl. Where did you put them? These ones here, you could use them for a multitude of things: chopstick holders, paintbrush holders, anything to keep something off the counter, but you use that on it. And but the Vitragraph actually means writing in glass, I think. It's old Latin. And the shapes that you can make using the Vitraglass, you could never make those cutting glass. But also what you do is you secondary, they go in the kiln again, and these then become different shapes like this earring, pendant piece. They get further processed, and they also get chopped down to form what's called murine to use for decorating other fused glass pieces. So it's part of the process. Hi there, and Timothy. Nice to see you in Connecticut. So this is one step in the process, is forming the Vitragraph, and then we make murine from the Vitragraph, and you can use that to make like eyes and decorations on the things, and all kind of fancy shapes that you can't normally use. Thanks, Tiffany. Timothy. Don't know where I got Tiffany from. But yeah, it's like you can make them chunky like she's got there, or really, really skinny. And you don't get the same effect. They can give like a really 3D feel to your artwork that you can't really get when you're using paints.
Paints?
the glass paints.
Oh,
Like when you put the pieces on it and they fuse into the piece, it gives like a 3D effect.
this is true. Wonder if the spring's going wrong. There's something. Did you cut something other than glass with this?
Nope.
Look, listen. Do you see that?
It's maybe the heats. It's maybe needing...
Maybe you give them a little next time. give 'em a little-
She's got two different kinds of yellow in the top. And when if you vary the different types of glass you put in, you can create some really nice spirals or like petal shapes and things like that. For when you're pulling it down through.
These are going to be, I'm going to turn these into little hearts. I haven't decided yet if they'll be bowls, dishes, but when it cools, look at that.
But yeah, these are at 1700 degrees now, so that's why you've got the gloves. You have to really resist the temptation to grip anything if it goes to fall.
Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Have another little piece of my heart now, darling.
But for some reason, it's found as well that through like researching it before she started to do the Vitragraph, it's a Vitragraph kiln. The pots that you use are either made in Italy or where else was it?
Italy or Italy.
Italy
or the USA.
Yeah, it's the terracotta pots. For some reason, if you use any of the
Like the ones made in China.
yeah, the cheaper ones, they just basically shatter on you. They can't withstand the temperatures. This kiln is actually one that you can... We've got various different shelves for it that can be modified to be used for making beads and as a standard kiln for doing either pottery or glass. And it can be set to different programming for doing different things. And you can set it, there's different band areas on it that you can set it for different heights. The square area is basically the same, but you can set it to different heights. And you can actually put a solid base on it as well, rather than it having the Vitragraph base with a hole. Vitragraph's what's being made silver.
I don't know how many boxes I want to do. I don't know how many hearts I want to pull. What should I do, 12 or 24?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, you can use them for other things when you chop it up for Vitragraph.
True. This glass, I'm loving the color. Okay, I'm going to do some quick pulls. I know what's wrong. This thing is like right in my... Do some little loop-de-loops. Little loop-de-loop.
So also as well, if you can make a variety of different circles and things that you can't really make when you're trying to cut glass.
some little whips.
What?
Little whips to get my straights.
Yeah, I was finding if you pull it down fast and just let it drop and hang, you can do it like that way.
Yeah. Do you want me to try to do a curly Q on the copper?
If you want.
This one's not going as crazy fast as the...
I should have drilled a hole in that, like I said.
Okay. Come on. Come on.
Watch your hands.
Yay. I didn't mean for that to happen, but it was good. Oh. Oh my gosh, it does not want to cut.
You need to cut it up really close to the pot.
This is a random one. It's too thick.
Everybody's going quiet.
Oh, that's that plug you pulled. I'm like, what the heck is that? Look at that, Martin.
Yeah, I welded the first
Oh my
piece
gosh,
onto it.
I love that. Let's remember to do that every time. That's so cool.
Lots of likes, but everybody's gone quiet. Native Beauty's here and watching. It's mesmerising as into watch, says Faye.
It is fun to watch this. Oh, that one got weird.
Taking it all in, says Ellen. Very interesting to watch. I would like to see make charcoal.
Yes.
Yeah,
Tell
we'll
them
have
how
to
you
wait
make
till the
charcoal.
chimney's fixed before I can do that.
Tell them how you do it though, honey. That's so
I
easy.
use in the back of the our stove. What would you call it? Our fire is it's a double burning stove. So there's a chamber in the back where it burns the smoke. I take one of those like bread baker things, the steel ones.
There's one down
and-
here.
I take one of these things and it breathes enough that I don't need to punch any holes in it, that I fill it full with sticks that are cut to the length of that, and I stick it in the back chamber of the fire that's about 500 degrees, and I leave it in there for about 20 minutes, and it sweats all the moisture and everything out of the wood and turns it into the charcoal. Just watched your tour. I dream about having a space like this. You've done a beautiful place. Christmas ornaments. Yeah, she makes Christmas ornaments for all occasions. And you put it into you can actually do it in an open fire as well. Some people do it in their barbecue. And
Be real careful. You're talking about charcoal now, not glass.
yeah, but I'm talking about the charcoal. If it's in the open fire,
Yeah.
but they put it in a tin in an open fire with a little hole pinched in the top to let the gas escape, and then it turns it into the charcoal. I've made it out of oak, sycamore, the bittersweet vine, What else? All different kinds of trees that's been about the property. The sumac, you name it. It's quite interesting. Tree about hours, says it's done a good job. Thanks for following, and thanks for all the likes and everything.
Oh, I just knocked a piece of Vitragraph down.
I don't know where it went.
That's over here. I don't unscrew this.
The big heavy gloves do.
I'm not using the big heavy gloves, honey. They're unscrewing the copper. And then I dropped a piece of done Vitragraph.
Alright. Thanks everyone for following.
That guy's gonna break off. Don't be scared, he will fall. That little guy. This little bulb. Oopsie. Babe, this color is so gorgeous, this glass.
Mm-hmm.
I love it so much. It's so cheerful. You remember that paperweight glass heart that I got in Germany?
Mm-hmm. So it was red.
Yeah. No, I'm saying the shape of that.
Alright.
I kind of want to do that for the thankful box.
Beautiful glass Priscilla, Mrs. Ricky says.
Thank you. My face is getting so hot.
Right, yeah. I can take
You
back
wanna have
over
a go?
anything if you want.
And my face is red hot. If you want to go, come on up here. I think this sort of heart shape right here, babe.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of heart shape is what I'm after. The other kiln right now has bowls in it I'm making that I'm calling my wicked bowls. They're the color of wicked. They're a really cool color of green. And look at, oh, you can see that yellow. Look at it. Oh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. 1700 degrees. My face is bright red. I'm sure. Isn't it so pretty, Miss Vicky? 652. We're making Vitragraph. This glass that he's pulling out just now. And then I fuse it down into other things. Chris, thank you for Baby Ghost. I pull it into other things like jewelry, like bowls. The yellow is gorgeous, isn't it, Alfred? And see how it looks red orange when he lays it down? And then, it's okay, honey. I need straights too.
Yeah, I was making a straight and then it was going to swing, but it didn't swing like the way I want.
There you go. You got it wrapped right around. Now how do you get it off of there?
Lucky it's concrete in there.
Martin, smash, smash. It's the joy of glass. If this was just a little higher. Oh, that's a cute one. That's the letter S. We have a website, Chris, where I sell my things. It's the 1870studio.com. There's all kinds of stuff on there. I know what Martin's going for. If you're going for that, honey, put your scissors down. Grab your prongs. And then I sell local. The website, the link is in our bio. It is the1870studio.com. We're gonna make these hearts. I'm gonna make thankful hearts that are probably gonna be bowls, or I have, where is it? I have little heart dishes that I might slump them over to make little trinket heart bowls. Maybe. I gotta do a couple different and see which ones I like. But I think I'm gonna make a thankful box for November. That'll come out the first bit of November. And it'll have 4 things in it that we've made. I'm not quite sure what yet. If I have time. If I don't have time, because we're getting near the end of the month. The equipment, the kiln, it's gonna fall on you, honey. The kiln is called a Vitragraph kiln. He's using hemostats and he's using a spring-loaded cutter. This is just to cut shrubs with. We use it to cut glass. It's
really heavy duty
scissor.
Fisker shears for cutting anything, really.
Yeah. And then he has safety gloves on, goggles on, because this is glass. Hola, Asi. I'm glad you love the place. Making the Vitragraph, it comes out red, orange, and it cools down to yellow. I knew you were talking about the baby. I know that the church house is, I call it I do like to call it a church still. It's not a church. It hasn't been a church for ages. But, it does feel like a church to me. Vitragraph, some tubes are solid, like these are solids here. This is solid, that's solid's what he's pulling. But when he gets to the end of this pull, they turn into glass straws. And we're at 1700 degrees. No, you definitely didn't sound disrespectful. You're lovely. Just ordered the October special. Lovely, Chris. Thank you. I have glass that's going in each of our mystery specials. I have this kind of glass that's going in there too, that we've made here in the Vitragraph. Well, first we do it from this kiln, and this kiln doesn't anneal it, so then I manipulate it into different shapes, sizes, whatevers, and then it's put in for a fuse. where I anneal this glass for an hour, which means I hold it at 950 degrees. So it makes it super strong. This glass all is rated COE 96. That's coefficient of expansion. So there's all kinds of different ratings on glass. Coefficient of expansion for 90 and 104. So you have to do all the same. If you don't, it will break afterwards. So this is special glass that we get from a company called Yakagani that's made in Western Pennsylvania. I am going to go out there and do a TikTok with you at their place. I need to do that. I've needed to do it for so long now. Babe, that one is spiral, is beautiful. Yep, any color. And then we cut this up and we load up these pots, these terracotta pots. There's one of these terracotta pots filled with yellow up in the kiln. And that's what he's pulling. And I need to do all the colors. I just have red and orange. I have some pink. I need to get all the colors. You have some gorgeous glass icicles and glass candy canes, multicolored glass. I'll probably make some glass candy canes for on the trees this year. And I like to do them like this, all in fun colors, and they're the best kind of candy cane to get. They last forever. And this is the Romans and the Egyptians did this kind of glass as well. They worked with this. This is different from blowing. Yeah, way, way different. I have always lived my life magically. I was homeless for a bit with my children. I was a single mom. I was homeless. I like to think that my kids didn't know that we were homeless. They thought we were camping. And yeah, you can have magic in your life no matter where you are, how old you are, any of that good stuff. I've just always yeah, I see beautiful things in nature, and I love making things. I love repurposing things. I love not wasting things. And this glass, when you work with this kind of glass, it gives you a really great, idea of just how quick it cools down, how quick this glass cools. Thank you, Italia, and thank you, Peaceful. I got real lucky on this church. I was not looking for the church. We lived in our little greenhouse, and our little dream house, I should say. My dream house is a greenhouse. That's my big plan. Morton and I do not play the lottery, but if anybody ever showed up at my door and said, hey, what do you want to do to this church to make it awesomer? I would be like, wrap this church in a greenhouse. In a Victorian greenhouse. That's what I'd want. But no, we lived in our little dream house. I was looking for blueberry bushes because the grandkids love blueberries. And something made me click on property for sale on Craigslist. And I saw this ad. It said, old church for sale would make a good hunting cabin. And I was like, wait, what? And we almost bought a church in Scotland, didn't we, babe? Mm-hmm. We were outbid. We were gazumped.
Starting to straw now.
Starting to straw? Straws are starting. You'll hear it. It'll get crispy, and it'll sound like these shatter really easy.
That's what
These are great to make confetti out of, though. When it turns into straws. Honey, after you pull that one, take a minute and show them your big straw you made. A long time ago. Morton made the biggest straws we ever got, and I can't bear to do anything with them. I just love looking at them. Show them your big straw, babe. Wait till you see this. You're not gonna believe it. Just hold it up there under where you pull so they can see how long it is. Look at that. Nope, you're way over here, under there where you pull. Look at that straw. That's gotta be a 2-foot long straw. And it's super, super thick, well, super big around. It's not thick, it's a straw. Glass straw. I'm sleepy. I woke up it was like 5 a.m. this morning. And this is so funny because people say, how do you get so much done? I get up at 5 a.m. at 7 o'clock at night and we're still doing stuff. Yeah, a giant martini glass and put it in there. That would be funny. Shaken, not stirred, yeah, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Babe, you're going to get big straws from this, too. Oh, my gosh, the big yellow straws and the big glass straws. Maybe, or the big orange ones. I might do something cool with them. This is super thick. It's probably going to shatter when he cuts it. Hold your breath. Nope, it didn't. That's gorgeous. Is that a straw, honey?
Yeah.
Martin's getting the big straws. I get too impatient to do this part. Morton is way, 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 way better at this than me. Way better. He goes nice and slow so it stays really, has a really good diameter to it. And these look so beautiful when they're fused. And somebody had asked before if we could drink out of these straws. We could never drink out of these straws.
No hard ones.
Hey, sweet lady. I do make, maybe that's what I should put in the Thankful box too. Maybe I should I make these little swizzle sticks out of glass and you use them for stirring things, obviously. Maybe I ought to do that. See how that just kind of shatters apart at the bottom? As the glass runs out, it gets more and more. I'm going to zoom you way in so you can see that. That is cool. That is so cool, honey. Baby, you're so awesome. Oh my gosh, I love it when that happens. Wait, is there a pan underneath catching that? Yeah, because I moved that yellow pan so we can see. Slowly, slowly. Hello? Like somebody's out in the church. You're gonna walk with me. Alexa, turn on fairy.
Okay.
Sounded like somebody is walking right out here. Nobody's there. Alexa, turn off fairy.
Okay.
That was random. Oh no, slump glass you can't view. That happens in the kiln when it's closed. Ribbon candy. Yes, kind of, sort of. I did some slumping where it kind of looks like ribbon candy. These are just gorgeous, babe. Forever follower. This is the first time you've seen pool glass. Marilyn, how are you? I put these glass pools up on our YouTube channel. I want to just glass pool on Friday nights now because we really need so much glass pulled. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's trouble when they have composite gloves. The palms and everything and fingers are leather, but the back's like a polyester knit and a piece of glass landed on it and just started searing into it.
Honey, I swear I hear somebody out in the church.
I don't hear a thing.
I wonder if Jimmy came up because he needed something. Okay, so that's confetti glass shattering and falling. Babe, I don't think it's going in a pan. It gets really hard to get a hold of at the end.
Yeah, I think that's it finished.
Yeah.
There
Well,
go.
you know
See
what? It's
happens.
7:08. That was an hour pull. That was awesome. Morton, you didn't bring in a little chipmunk in the trees, did ya?
Maybe.
Honey, would you do me a favor? In the pendant lights, 1, 2, 3 pendant lights from the breaker, would you switch those on, please? I'm gonna show everybody what it looks like. These lights that Martin put in. That glass came out so cool. I love it. I love the color. He'll probably try to pull another one. We'll look out here in the church. Martin's gonna flip lights on for us. They're all on the right hand side, I think. It's like, there you go. Pendant. Pendant. There's 1, 2, and 3, I think it's called. Those are the new lights Martin had put up. And they have gold leaf on the inside of the rim. I love them. And now, Alexa, turn on fairy.
Okay.
It looks so lovely. And look at this tree. There's a tree over that love seat. And that's over my writing table. Oh, he's gonna go pull some more. He's gonna try to pull some more. Hey, Kathy, how are
It's
you?
going straight up through the hole.
Just straws?
No,
Okay.
it's no even. It's just going straight up through the hole.
Okay. So, what do you think of the pool tonight? How'd it go?
Yeah, it was good.
Alexa, turn off fairy.
Starting it was weird having to do the weld.
Yeah, show everybody what you did there. Explain that.
That was a piece of the glass for last week, and that was the plug in the hole. So I could see that it was red hot in here. So I took this piece, pushed it up into it, and held it for like a minute, and it welded it to it and bonded it, and I just pulled it down and away, and it brought the whole plug with it because I couldn't grip it. These were too thick to get a grip
We
of
need
it.
to do that every time, I think.
Mhm.
That came out so cool looking. That's my candy cane glass. That wasn't last week's.
Right.
That's one from ages ago. That came out so cool.
You want these spotlights off or what?
Yeah, go ahead and turn them off. The church is definitely decorated for fall now. We are going to bring in more leaves. More leaves. And Morton and I have a big old day tomorrow. We are driving to Massachusetts. We're gonna drive to Massachusetts and come back the same day. We're going leaf spotting, aren't we, honey?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go fix that mermaid that I sent. And sadly, like, I boxed her in a double box, and she got broken. So tomorrow maybe we'll do a live from somewhere in
Was that just to hit
Massachusetts.
stop on it again? I mean, it's got an hour still on it, hasn't it?
Yeah, if you just hit the stop button, it'll just stop. Just hit stop. Yep, that's all. Faye, we're going to Faye's, and Faye has snacks for us, honey.
Oh, nice.
Faye, I'm so excited. I'm so sorry the mermaid broke on the way, but actually I'm not sorry now because I get to meet you. We're going to have fun. And Morton and I have been really wanting to go to New England to go leaf peeping. And now
That's
we're
no
going
excuse
to.
for anybody to drop anything that we
Yeah.
actually post to you now.
Yeah. Morton's smiling. Come over here, cheeky.
Pops in the
Take your glass off.
I need to tell them.
Get your glasses off. Get relaxing. We're gonna have fun. And but we're gonna have an early night tonight because I want to leave like when the sun's coming up. Morton wanted to leave before it was even daylight. And you're all going to breakfast order. No, Mrs. Griffin, no. Oh, it just got super cozy in here. Um, Mrs. Griffin said we're all going to be breaking our order to get a visit from Morton and Priscilla. That little mermaid just wants to see me again, that's all. Come over here and let's say goodnight to everybody. Everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. 3 cheers for Morton for doing such
Cheerio,
a great
everybody.
job pulling. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful evening, everybody.
Cheerio.
Bye for now.